As you are listening to this update, please remember to like this video and subscribe to the channel so you don't miss important news like this. Your support really helps the channel grow. From the information available, this incident did not happen by accident. Tension has been building for a long time. Many communities have complained that attacks keep happening, farms are destroyed, and people live in fear. So, when the attackers came again, the locals were already alert. They had set up simple warning systems. Once danger was noticed, messages spread quickly from one end of the community to another. People responded fast, and that speed changed everything. Please like this video and subscribe as you continue watching. It helps us bring more verified stories to you. Eyewitness accounts describe how the locals did not chase trouble but defended themselves. They focused on protecting homes, families, and farmland. When the attackers realized the community was prepared, confusion set in. Some retreated immediately, while others tried to fight back but were overpowered. The locals used teamwork rather than force alone. This is one key reason the situation turned in their favor. It is important to understand that this is not just about one clash. It reflects a bigger issue happening in many parts of the country. There has been a long struggle between farming communities and armed groups that move through rural areas. Land use, access to water, and security failures have all contributed to the problem. Over time, frustration grows when people feel unprotected. Please don't forget to like this video and subscribe to the channel for more real-time updates. After the incident, security agencies were alerted. Officials moved in to restore order and prevent any follow-up attacks. Community leaders were also involved to calm the area. What stood out was that locals made it clear they want peace, not ongoing conflict. They want to farm, trade, raise families, and live without fear. They emphasized that their action was about survival, not revenge. This story has sparked serious conversation across the country. Some people are praising the bravery and unity of the locals. Others are asking deeper questions. Why are communities getting to the point where they feel they must defend themselves? Why do these attacks keep happening? These are questions that need honest answers. As you reflect on this, please like the video and subscribe. It keeps you connected to trusted updates. Another key part of this gist is the role of early information. Many attacks succeed because people are caught unaware. In this case, information moved fast. That made a big difference. It shows that communication, even simple communication, can save lives. Communities that talk to each other, share concerns, and plan ahead are harder to overpower. However, experts warn that while this incident ended in favor of the locals, it is not a permanent solution. Community defense can help in emergencies, but lasting peace requires proper security, fair policies, and dialogue. Without these, cycles of violence can continue. This is why many voices are calling on authorities to act more decisively. Please like this video and subscribe so you stay informed on how this story develops. People affected by these clashes often suffer silently. Farms are abandoned, food prices rise, and children miss school. Even when locals succeed in defending themselves, the emotional impact remains. Fear does not disappear overnight. Healing takes time, and support is needed. What makes this particular incident stand out is the message it sends. Communities are no longer willing to be passive victims. They want protection, dignity, and stability. At the same time, most of them still believe peace is possible if the right steps are taken. As you continue watching, kindly like this video and subscribe. Your engagement matters. This situation also reminds us to be careful with information online. Early reports can be exaggerated, numbers can be unclear. That is why responsible reporting is important. What we can confirm is that the locals successfully resisted an attack and prevented further damage at that moment. Authorities are still assessing the full details. Going forward, attention will be on what happens next. Will there be stronger security presence? Will there be dialogue between affected groups? Will long-term solutions be introduced? These are the things people are watching closely. Please like the video and subscribe so you can follow every update without missing out. This gist is not about celebrating conflict. It is about understanding reality. It is about listening to the voices of people who live with fear every day and recognizing their resilience. It is also a reminder that peace requires effort from everyone: communities, leaders, and institutions. What many people are now paying attention to is the silence that usually follows incidents like this. After the noise dies down, after the fear settles, communities are often left alone again. This is where the real problem begins. When help comes only after damage has been done, trust becomes weak. People begin to feel they are on their own. That feeling pushes communities to prepare themselves, sometimes in ways that are not ideal but are driven by fear and survival. As you keep listening, please like this video and subscribe to the channel. It helps us keep sharing clear and reliable updates like this. In this particular case, community leaders spoke quietly but firmly. They made it clear that they do not want their area to become a place of constant tension. They called for stronger protection and better communication with security agencies. They also appealed to neighboring communities to remain calm so that the situation does not spread or escalate. This shows maturity and responsibility, even in the middle of fear. One important angle people are discussing is the issue of warning signs. In many past incidents, there were early signs that trouble was coming, but they were ignored. Strange movements, threats, or previous small attacks were not taken seriously. This time, people paid attention. They shared information early. That decision played a major role in changing the outcome. Please don't forget to like this video and subscribe as you listen. Your support keeps this channel active. Another part of this gist that matters is the emotional state of the people involved. Imagine living in a place where you always sleep with one eye open. Imagine going to your farm not knowing if you will return safely. Even when locals successfully defend themselves, the stress does not disappear. Children become fearful, parents become anxious, and normal life feels heavy. These emotional effects are often ignored, but they are very real. This incident has also raised concerns about fairness in public discussions. When stories like this break, social media can turn them into something else. Words can be twisted, entire groups can be blamed unfairly. That approach only deepens division. Responsible conversation focuses on actions, not labels. It focuses on solutions, not insults. As always, like this video and subscribe so you can keep getting balanced updates without unnecessary drama. Some analysts believe this event may change how communities prepare themselves, not in an aggressive way, but in a more organized and lawful way. Training in early warning, cooperation with authorities, and community dialogue are being suggested as better paths forward. When people feel heard and protected, they are less likely to take desperate actions. At the same time, there is pressure on leaders at different levels. People are asking for visible action, not promises. They want patrols that actually stay. They want reports that lead to results. They want systems that prevent attacks instead of reacting after damage is done. Please like the video and subscribe. It helps this message reach more people who need to hear it. This gist also highlights the importance of unity inside communities. In places where people trust each other, response is faster. Where there is division, confusion takes over. Unity does not mean violence. It means communication, planning, and shared responsibility. That unity was clearly present in this case. Observers are also watching to see if there will be any retaliation. This is always a concern after such incidents. That is why calm leadership and quick security response are important. Preventing further violence is just as important as stopping the first attack. As you continue watching, please remember to like and subscribe. It makes a big difference.